Hi, everyone. So sorry for the 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. We are major echoing. Hopefully that helps. Hello. I know Jenna got the live the last couple of weeks, and I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever. Tell me where you are tuning in from. I am in Kansas City, and I am really excited about today's topic. I love discussing fanwear, spiritwear opportunities within that type of category and market. And while it's kind of hard to even think that we should be talking about school, it's time to talk about school. So let's see. I am not seeing any comments. Let me just check in. Danielle is on the other side for me, so you will be seeing any comments or answers to questions, links coming from her. So do know that you can reach out. I'm just making sure you guys can hear me. Give me a thumbs up or like a like or something, and that will trigger me to know that you guys are able to see me and hear me just fine. Okay, I got one. So that means we're good. Okay, so hear you. Yay, Amy. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so let's talk fanwear and let's talk spiritwear. I know this is a particular category for some people, and let's just see who out there is decorating for sports and who out there is already decorating for spiritwear or fanwear. Now, in this category, that could also mean current sports. It could mean outside of school. It could mean any type of fanwear for a group or organization. So don't necessarily think sports or high school or middle school. Don't necessarily go that direction, but that is kind of the topic of the day is schools. Like I said, it's July, it's the middle of July, and it's just crazy to think that schools, especially in my area, will be starting in the next month. It's very hard to say. So we need to be proactive when we're going after our customers. Now, sometimes schools won't do any type of spiritwear until like a back to school night, or they'll do something for fall. So depending on the schools in your area, whom you're already working with, when you know your customers like to buy, that's where we're going to differentiate a little bit. But I want to make sure that you guys know about a couple of things when it comes to going after those customers, or if you're really trying to just change up who your customer is and your overall process, because that's completely all right to do. So, okay, there's definitely some of you that are already doing t-shirts and working on football t-shirts now, especially if you do anything for like the NFL. That stuff's going to be out within the next couple of weeks if people aren't already ready for it. Oh, my mouth went really dry quick. So if you are taking in orders, like you're making your own order form, you're dropping it off, you're collecting them from the school, and you're doing all of the calculations, raise your hand. If you are utilizing a platform to do all of your order taking, give me a smiley face. If you are an Etsy shop, or you have your own specific website and you are able to create different categories or collections, say something like on Shopify, then do a heart. I'm just really curious to who I'm talking to in terms of potential being able to streamline your business. And then we'll go over heat transfers, because I feel like this is a key part, there we go, in making sure you guys are getting set up for success. You still have some time to make some changes and pivots in your business in order to move forward. My daughter is in competitive cheer, and I know they don't do Fanwear until October, late October at that. So depending on what type of sport or activity you're going after, you do have some flexibility in time as well. Okay, perfect. So we've got some people that Amy is making her own form. Carol is got her own website. That could also be Etsy if you do anything like that. So if you want to check out a platform and you're looking for something to make this easier in your life, you have to check out Spirit Sale. That's just a quick note. That's not what this content is going to be about today, but it gives you the ability to create unlimited team stores. Okay, so it's not going to cost you an additional percentage of your sales. It's going to cost you one flat fee for the year, and then you can have completely unlimited stores. If you want to have 4 stores because you have 4 powerhouse type of businesses that you work with, great. If you want to have 50 different types of stores, you can absolutely have 50 different types of businesses. You can have more than that, where they get their own link to their own store and they can see their own product. It organizes it very easily for you, and really kind of helps streamline the orders you need to produce, the number of items you need to order. There's so much to it. Jennifer asked what we were talking about, and we're talking about Spirit Sale. I'm going to bring it up. This is about a specific heat transfer, and as I started thinking about it, I'm like, I feel like we should kind of just touch on this topic, because it's only going to save you money and time in the long run, and combined, time is money, money is time. So, okay, Danielle actually popped in the Spirit Sale link for YouTube, and I know Facebook got it just a second ago. So you guys can click on that. You can sign up for a free one-on-one just to kind of see the platform a little bit more. But we'll have to do another live on things that you can do with Spirit Sale. But as we're talking about garments and transfers, it just made sense to talk about Spirit Sale right at the beginning. I want to make sure everybody is prepped as best as possible, and that was one of the ways of prepping. Okay, so we talk a lot about Ultra Color Max now, which is excellent for gang sheets. You can do one gang sheet of 21 by 21. That hits your $25 minimum. You can create samples. I've done a couple of other lives talking about using Ultra Color Max to create samples as well. So you can check out YouTube for that content. And I know there's going to be more coming out to help you get ready for fall fan wear. So Jenna and I have created a bunch of content and garments for our fall fan wear guide of 2022. And we did it a little differently. We took 4 key topics and we put a bunch of products in each topic and we decorated them. So stay tuned, because that guide is going to be coming out within the next couple of weeks. I'm not going to tell you too much more about it, but I am telling you that there is a little, it's not little, this is going to be big. Okay, we're really excited. Fanwear guide that will give you trending products, how we decorated them, and the best part is there will be links and a QR code if you are in person, say at a trade show, that you can click and watch a YouTube video on how we made these garments, okay, what they were made with. We really wanted this to be a guide, and also the ability for you to get education along with that guide that is more visual. And you guys will have to let us know how you guys like it, right? Because we're doing this for you and we want it to be beneficial. So we've got a category called Going Retro. We're going to be talking about retro inspired vibes or styles. We've got Going Pink, or it's pink wear, pink fanwear. Of course, that is a representation of breast cancer awareness, or if you do any other type of fundraisers or awareness in any other months, you can easily take the pink and transition it to what you need. And then we have a outerwear category, because outerwear is huge this season, or this coming season, for fall, winter. And then a really, really fun one is we are doing a Y2K, a 90s throwback. So we're hitting on a bunch of different categories. We've got youth, we've got adult, we've got unisex, male, female type of options, or more feminine looks, as you could say. So it's going to be a really, really good guide. So just be on the lookout for that. We're finalizing some content for it. But today, I wanted to talk about this. So this is glitter, and it will probably show up better on, let's try this one. There we go. We can get a little bit of a look on the glitter. Once we remove the carrier, this is really, really going to be in your face type of glitter. But this is a printable glitter. Okay, so this means that it was a white material called glitter print. CAD color glitter print is the white roll. Okay, that means if you have a print cut system, you can even actually sublimate on this as well. So if you do any type of sublimation and you want to play with patterns or just give it a shot, you can order CAD color glitter print. Okay, and as you can see, we've got 4 colors. We've got white, black, red, and then we have the dog that is just a single color, but he could easily have multiple colors, bring him to life, give him some dimension, because it is a full color printable material. Now, why is this important? Why does this make sense to use? Why does it bring value to your business? Well, one, it's a full color option. Full color always warrants a higher price, as long as you can convey that to your customer. And if you're like, you know what, listen, I'm just here to provide a service, and an excellent service, and an excellent printed garment, then don't make it a higher cost. You're providing service to your customer. If you just want to streamline it, you easily can. I just like to preface people that printable and glitter always warrant a higher price. Okay. So 4 colors for one application, 1 step, 300 degrees, 10 seconds. So you're not applying 4 different colors of glitter flake or any other glitter material multiple times, doing a tack method where it would take you 1.5 minutes, right, from beginning to finish to create a design like this. You can't layer glitter flake, so then you're going to have to make sure everything is lined up correctly. Where this is a peel, apply, peel again, and you're done. This is something that you just easily upload your artwork into the Stall's artwork uploader. You go through the whole process. I'll show you that in just a minute. And you see the proof, you approve it, and then we cut, send to you, ready to apply. So for those of you that like to outsource as much as you can, you don't like to weed, you don't want to cut, you don't want to stack different colors. I just threw a remote. This is perfect. This makes perfect sense. Another beautiful thing is it's a minimum of $25. So if you're looking to do samples, right? Because sometimes schools and Spiritwear or Fanwear, it's best to be able to, let me rephrase that. It helps the customer, not best, it helps the customer be able to see those garments in person or to get a real life expectation. And in return, they want to buy it. I'll tell you right here through camera, this doesn't have much of a wow factor. But once we heat apply and peel that carrier, it's so much better. So I'm hoping it will be able to come to life once we've decorated. The next thing is 300 degrees. Okay, 300 degrees. So super low. It's not 250 low, but 300 degrees is excellent. And it's only 10 seconds, one layer. So you can really go as big or small. I did have, let me grab these. So this is a 3-inch, okay, left chest. So 3 inches in width, a left chest, same thing, printable glitter logo, right? So we've got a full size and we have a smaller size. Now these are based off of square inch for pricing. And obviously the bigger, the little bit more expensive, but just imagine being able to do something like this or even something like this and really creating that wow factor or something different that your customers, your team isn't used to seeing. So even if you are decorating garments for the players or the people that are in that activity, still consider glitter print. There's been so many shops that I have gone into where people are like, I'm not touching glitter. I don't want to touch the glitter. I know it says flake in the name, but it's not going to be a glitter bomb all over your shop. It's not going to be a glitter bomb in the washer dryer or in the car. It's just got flakes of glitter in the material. So you really get a true glitter look. Now, customers will pay more for glitter. They want the sparkle. So when I say it warrants a higher price, I'm saying that because people want the glitter. So if this isn't something that you're offering your customers, I challenge you, okay? I dare you to put this on one item, make it look nice. Don't just slap it on there and then come back and try to prove me wrong. And see how it works for you. Because if you've got females in that area of wanting to purchase Spiritwear, and that could be moms, it could be daughters, grandmothers, sisters, I guarantee you there's going to be a handful, if not more, that are going to want the glitter and they will buy multiple items. Great question. So Amy asked, is it heavy on your shirt? So because it does have some of the terrible word crunch, it's got the flakes in the glitter. I wouldn't call it heavy and I wouldn't call it stiff. I would just call it that it's not going to be the thinnest and the lightest in weight. But personally, I feel like glitter is easier on a garment than hologram when it is not artwork with a lot of cavities. I'm trying to say this in the best way possible. So excuse me as I pause through my words. So a good example would be like dogs. There's no cavities right here in this S. That's actually white material. There's no cavities in the A or the D or even through this G. So we do have a thicker strip of material, but we've got cavity and open space between the bulldog. So on this garment, yeah, there's going to be some font, but it's still going to move with the body. The other thing to consider is I probably wouldn't put this on a tri-blend. I wouldn't put it on some type of shirt that is a burnout. If it's a mineral wash, make sure it's something like a Comfort Colors. Hoodies, excellent. Jackets, excellent. The shirt we're actually going to be using is just a standard t-shirt material. It's LAT, and it's a cotton poly, okay? 60% cotton, 40% poly. And I think it does really well on this. Now that's my personal opinion. So this is style 3534 and it's from LAT. I'll show you this garment. I'm gonna back up for it just a little bit. And so just be cautious of the garment that you are decorating. And we talk about that through a lot of different materials. Silicone dye block is an excellent silicone material, and it's got some stretch to it. But of course, if you were to put a big giant square of any material, even screen print on a t-shirt, it's going to feel a little bit more rigid versus something being infused into the fibers like sublimation. Okay, how many wash cycles? You guys are nailing some questions. I love it. So it's 50 washes and dries. So this it's not decorated. What am I doing? This is wash tested 50 washes and dries, okay? And what that means is once we surpass that 50, we stop. So it's not like we hit 50 and 51, it failed. We just stopped after 50. So you're not going to see it fade. You're not going to see it wash out. It's going to stay just like this. Okay, so that's another benefit, is that you're not going to have that loss of color. So when I say, why is this valuable to you? You cut down production time. You've got one transfer as opposed to 3, 4 in this case, right? You are able to add a higher price to your garment and warrant more money simply because you've got glitter and you have full color option. You can outsource this, giving you more time for marketing, social media, all of the things that you could be doing to get your garments, your business out there. And then we're going to talk about the quality and durability on this to where you're not going to have it disappear after 5 washes, right? You're going to have this garment and they're going to wear it and it's going to look the same time after time. Okay, so let's talk about the t-shirt. So this is part of the retro collection. And this is, like I said, LAT. This is a women's style. And I would say this is a forgiving women's style. There's times where I see ladies or women's in front of an item and they've changed the silhouette to be shorter, a little bit boxier. Where this one, I feel like has a really great silhouette for women. Okay, and what I mean by that is they didn't make it short, they didn't make it boxy, they didn't make it run smaller. This is a size medium, and I would say it looks more like a t-shirt than anything. Now for the retro style, we are seeing the stripes down the sleeve. We're seeing a raglan type of fit. But instead of just making this a baseball raglan, they've now added these varsity lines, which really hit on that retro inspired type of garment. Now with this type of shirt, you could use a goof-proof screen printed transfer from Transfer Express. You could use Ultra Color Max. You could do a one color glitter. You could do metallic. There's so much that you could do, but this is an excellent way to take a sporty style of tee, retro as well, and then just add a pop of glam to it. And women love it. Okay, they like it. Do it. Trust me. Okay, so really fast, let's go over to stalls. I'll show you how to upload artwork really fast, and then we'll go press and peel. Let's see. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and just pop them in the comments. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to get that coming up to me. Multitasking and trying to talk at the same time. All right, so here, stalls.com. I do need to log in just super quick. Now, you aren't going to be able to see pricing on my end, but I can still go over where to find that. Okay, so artwork uploader. Okay, super, super easy. Let me go pull some art in. Ooh, back it up. All right, so what we need to do is select the material that we want to do first. So if you're ordering printed transfers, okay, you do not want the white roll. You're not going to print at home or in your shop. You want CAD prints. So prints means that we have printed these for you, digital transfers, and then it's going to ask you to attach the design. So now let me find my bulldog. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab my bulldog because I can't find the art we're using, but this has got the bulldog in it. So as you can see right here, it's going to show you what your artwork looks like. And then the next thing you have to select is what we are printing. So CAD prints, you have the ability to do banners, stickers, decals, wall graphics. You guys can read this. We want digital transfers and logos. Up next, we have to choose our material. We go over a lot that certain things can't go on nylon. So this is a protection to make sure that you're getting the best transfer for your job. So we are on cotton poly blend. It is light. And as you can see for this cotton poly blend, these automatically disappeared. So these are not able to be selected. We don't need a split front. And we want glitter flake. So we select this. Now, the next thing you have to do is choosing if you want an outline or only an outline if required. Now, because of the art I had, we had to do an outline. I potentially could have made the outline around dogs just a little bit thicker, but I also liked the ability to kind of add in that white as a fourth color. I thought it added more dimension to the art itself, and you'll see that on a gray shirt. The other thing to consider is if you are working on a quantity count, is that outline can actually benefit you. So let's say, here we go, white. This gives us the ability to print on a white, a red, a black, a tan, and a gray garment, simply because we have that white outline. That white glitter is still going to pop and add some sparkle on that white garment. If this was black, we could still put it on a black garment, but the dogs and the dog itself just wouldn't pop as much. So be creative if you have to do an outline, and think about it from being able to use that same design or artwork on multiple different garments without you having to change it and then hit another quantity, if that is of concern. Okay, so let's go back to this. We have chosen our material. I'm just going to select white. As you can see, my bulldog right here, he does not have an outline. So only add a contour if required. You can also hit match media color and do white. And then here you just decide how big you want. So if you want a big giant bulldog that's going to be 7 inches in width, let's say 10 inches in width because you want to do it on the back, You name it. And then from here, like I said, you guys wouldn't be able to see pricing on that. It's going to give you an automatic price break. So if you are even wanting to go to your customer and go, listen, I can do X, Y, and Z. I can do them for this amount. And you can turn around and sell them for X and turn it into a fundraiser. You still have that capability, and you have that capability in Spirit Sale, which we talked about at the very beginning. So you will know upfront how much your artwork is. That way you can go and turn around and price what you need to. That way you are covering all aspects and not putting yourself in any type of a bind. Meaning if that piece of art costs $6 and you're only charging $20 for that shirt, you probably need to turn around and increase the price because it needs to warrant, or it warrants more simply because of the transfer. Now, again, you know your customer better than I do. These are just things to consider when it comes to pricing. And then you're going to turn around and fill out, I haven't put it up. You're going to turn around, fill out the contact information, and hit submit artwork. And around 24 hours, depending on the time of the day and the season, it could take just a little bit more, but you will get art approval, or if they have any questions, then they will come back and ask your questions. It costs nothing to do an artwork upload. It costs nothing to get a quote. So if you're concerned about hitting that submit button and wanting to know if you got yourself into purchasing something, even though you put a quantity in that box, you are not charged for anything until you hit add to cart after your proof has been approved. So this not only gives you the ability to get ahead of timelines, you can upload artwork, go through the proof process, get ready, and when your customer is ready to order, all you have to do is submit that order, and you're saving yourself 2 days, okay? So as I'm talking about getting ahead of the game, all of these things you can do ahead of time as well, and just really prep yourself for the best production time, as well as in-hands date if they are they're needing them really quick. Okay, let's go press. So let me pull this guy back up. Okay, so 16 by 20 auto clam, and we are not going to use any type of pad or pillow or switch out our platen. Now, with this garment, we have a couple of things. We've got the Raglan sleeve, okay, so that's a seam. That is going to give us a little bit of a hiccup with the heating element. We've also got stitching right here, and of course the collar. So make sure you pull your garment to where the thickest seams are off. Okay, we pre-press 5 seconds, and it is a medium pressure, so 4 to 6. And then for this, all we have to do, delaminated that, pull our backing. You guys know I like to find my center. So I'm just putting this in the middle, creasing the carrier, not the transfer. And then what I'm going to do now is actually slide my garment back down. And the reason why I wanted to do this is because of the V-neck and the crew neck neckline. When you pull this off of your platen, you don't want to go 4 to 5 fingers, because this is going to put this design like right in the middle of the chest, if not slightly below. So that is something to consider on placement, especially if this is targeted for somebody with a chest or even a larger chest, the lower you go, the lower the design is going to be on that area. So I like to go about 2 fingers. Oh, my bulldog came off. All right, so we're gonna have to put that in a minute. The reason why this came off is this is a hot peel, and I had my transfer under here too long. All right, I think I got it back in the center as best as possible. So I'm gonna take that crease that I made, line it up with a V. I'm going to go about 2 fingers down, and of course you can take it off of the platen if you just want to eyeball that. But if you look from the neckline of the crew, we're still about 5 fingers. So you could probably come up even just a little bit more if you wanted to. All right, my line that I made for the center is right here, following up with that V. And then I also take the tag and I kind of just align everything on that point. Pull in my cover sheet. And then, like I said, 10 seconds, and it's going to be a hot peel. So the minute that heating element lifts up, we don't have to wait. We can just peel immediately. So now we have a 4-color glitter flake design that only took 1 application and is actually pretty thin. As you can see, I am scrunching and moving that. Now, once it cools down, it will get just a little bit stiffer, but this is excellent movement on any type of heat transfer, which I think is great, just for comfort. Okay, so let's do this. Okay. I feel like I'm going to get the best. Let's turn it. We're going on a tour. There you go. Does that give you guys a better sparkle effect on the actual glitter flake? So this is what it's like finished. This is a weird angle, so I will get a little bit closer and go back to the computer and show you. But in person, this is just sparkling like crazy. So again, think about this in lights, whether it's outside or indoors at an event. This is just really going to pop off, and people are going to be so excited to see this. Okay, so I have my light from recording earlier, so I'm hoping you guys could see. It's just not sparkly right here. So I'm hoping you guys got to see all the sparkle and the glitter on this. Now, that's the sparkle. Now, when I do this, it's not like it comes off on my hand. And that's one of the biggest questions is if my hand is rubbing over it, is there going to be sparkle? Nope. Remember I said there's not going to be any glitter bomb. You don't have to worry about dads getting glitter in their truck. That's been questions. All of the questions on glitter flake. But so, on terrible model right now. I don't know what's up, what's down. So hard. Okay. Yeah. I was going to try to show it on how big it would be and where it would hit, but I'm making it worse. So we're not going to do that. So easy, guys. Super, super easy. And if you are somebody that is new, okay, or maybe you're looking into doing more in your business, maybe you have a craft cutter and you're trying to take it next level, you can order these. So if you have the opportunity with a customer or with a local school, you can be the decorator. You can get what you need to simply by having a press. You don't have to have the print cut system. You don't have to have a cutter. You don't have to have screen printing equipment. all you need is the press. All of those other elements just help you be more efficient in-house and give you control in-house, right? So just keep that in mind. You can order transfers. All you need is that big piece of metal right there. Okay, let's see if you guys have any questions on this. I'm just gonna pull my stalls catalog. I moved a lot of stuff around in my office and now I can't find what I need. I was going to tell you the pricing on that. Danielle, if you have the link before I get to it, will you pop that in there? Or here, I can go to... we're going to do this. We're going to see if we can get this to work. Okay, guys, we're going to pull back up the website. Okay, so here on the artwork uploader, there's some really cool tools, okay? So user guide, not quite sure how to do it. Maybe you caught the back end of this and you just want to go click around on the website. Boom, user guide. 2, custom logo estimator, okay? So we're going to go digital CAD prints, transfers, cotton poly, glitter flake, same thing, okay? Now, the only difference is I don't remember how big that is. Let's go 9.5 by... Why is everything missing? My measure's gone. Somebody sound the alarm. Okay, I'm going to use my best judgment here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go 4 inches in height. Okay, 9.5 wide, 4 inches in height. It's still not going to do it for me. Let me log out. Danielle, the cost logo or custom logo cost estimator. Okay, here we go. Printable, custom logos and transfers. That's where we need to be. I was going to see if I could pop it up here. Artwork uploader. It's going to make me log in. Okay, so all you guys have to do is log in to your stalls account. You can go to that logo cost, a custom logo cost estimator, and just start playing around with a couple of things. You might find that a sweet spot is to stay in maybe 9 inches instead of 9.5 inches. You might find that you just love doing the left chest, hats, bags, left chests, shorts, fanny packs, or what are we calling them? They're not fanny packs, but they're fanny packs. Side bags, shoulder bags. You might find that a certain size is really what you love working with. So just know that you can go in and get that pricing. It's not a secret pricing. We're not keeping it from you. You can find everything that you need price-wise right there on the site. And again, that is the custom logo cost estimator, which is in your artwork uploader tab. You do have to be logged in. Otherwise, stalls will redirect you to log in. Okay, you guys, I hope you like the start of our fanwear conversation. There is going to be so much more to come. If you don't follow us on Instagram, definitely do so. We'll have a whole bunch of reels on these garments. We will have more education, more content, and then you will be able to download this guide very soon. For now, you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. Trade shows are happening, so make sure you go to the events tab install at stalls.com and you can find out where we are going to be next. Okay, peace out and enjoy your weekend. Bye, guys.